Greetings.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Heard you have a problem. A monster you call a Shrieker.
Heard you have a problem.
Prowls about, it does. Snatches cows and goats mostly, but it won't scorn a man if it runs into one. Borzoi, huntsman under the old lord, well, he said enough's enough. Claimed he'd put a stop to it, drive the beast away. Took a hatchet. Laid an ambush for the Shrieker beyond the moat, where the fields start. It's where we found him. Guts stretched o'er the crown of a tree like gossamer. Took half a day to collect the parts. Put him in a grave.
Reward's too small.
I know times are tough, but I'll need you to cough up a bit more coin.
Oh, wow. This is a nice little payout here. Very nice payout. I mean, compared to the first Witcher contracts you get. Let's see here. Let's start with that.
I suppose I can add that. Ye are risking your neck for us.
Should have asked for a little bit more.
High time a professional took a look at this Shrieker. Anyone around here know more about the beast?
Borzoi's son Simcoe does. Saw the aura with his own eyes. But you might find the lad hard to chat with. Still mourns his father, methinks.
I see. Where'll I find him?
At me homestead. I took the tyke in when he lost his dad. The mother passed long ago.
Out of the way. Out of the way, goats. Simcoe.
Can we talk?
Let me be.
Calm down, I just wanna...
Go, I said.
I want to avenge your father. There you go.
I want to avenge your father, but to do that I gotta know what killed him.
Shrieker killed him. Don't you know?
That name doesn't mean much to me. Describe the beast. Tell me what it looked like.
Something like a rooster. But huge. With a lizard's tail. I heard Ruffler barking in the woods. Ran to see what you were on about. There were Dad, in the bushes. A hole through his belly. And he were moaning, screaming. I wanted to help, but how could I? How?
Nothing you could do, or Jedi mind tricking? Oh man, is that even like ethical to do on a kid? Like, you know, I don't know. I guess we could calm him down. I guess, you know.
Shush now, calm.
There we go. Okay, we're putting him at ease. We're putting him at ease.
Calm.
Take care, kid.
Yeah. That was the best thing. Okay.
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Brought him a bucket of peelings
Like
yesterday.
they say, he grabbed him by the cloak and bam! Right in the chops. Right in the chops, see? Hot service.
Got their asses whipped like a Novigrad whore.
You surprised? They tried to dance with a Witcher. Well, how should I know? You so curious? Ask him yourself.
I never get tired of hearing them chat about how I whooped those henchmen's asses. I mean, it was a pretty legendary ass beating. Don't surprise that's all they talk about. Word spreads fast through Velen. Well, what do we have here? Very unfortunate doggo.
Muzzles caked in blood. Didn't give up without a fight.
Died a warrior's death.
Tracks are irregular here. Monster must have started staggering. Was wounded, most likely. Blood. Monster blood.
thought those were tracks. Burned ruins. There we go. So it leads into the river. And then up here. We're still on the trail.
Tracks lead to the cave. The cockatrice.
Okay, so it's gonna be dark in here. Let's see. Cockatrice.
Had myself 8 heifers, 5 of 'em milchers. Then this cockatrice sprung up nearby, and now all's I got left dried patties in an empty field.
Foolish superstitions claim cockatrices like basilisks can kill with their gaze alone. This is utter nonsense, however. Cockatrice's gaze being no more dangerous than that of an angry goose. One should instead watch out for its sharp beak and long tail, which it can whip to murderous effect. Oh, so it's a giant rooster-looking griffin thing. Yeah. Grape shot, dracenoid oil, and ard. We're missing ingredients for that, and we're missing ingredients for that. Okay. What's this? Okay. Might as well craft that as well. Okay. Let's meditate. It's going to be pretty dark in here. Yeah, let's go. Where is the beast? It's showtime.
Sounds coming from above. Should smoke it out, though.
Okay.
Damn it. It's not here. Must have fled through another exit. Gotta nab it before it gets away. There it is. Won't get away this time.
Where you going, beastie? Come on, Roach.
you're gonna make me wait.
Nice attempt. Nice attempt. Oh, okay. You need to roll. Oh, shit. Let me out. Okay. Nice fake. Nice fake. Come on, that's bullshit.
What? Lost your nerve?
For the kill there at the end, and we got it. Nice. What a fight. That was good. That was good. That was a nice challenge. Let's drop a save.
Faster.
Why is it leading me this way? No.
Come on, Roach.
So the Shrieker's been dealt with. All in a day's work.
Quite the work my man's got, eh?
Collect our
Not
reward.
half bad. Brought him a bucket of peas.
Greetings.
Yeah?
You're about...
Shrieker won't trouble you anymore.
Okay, I was like...
Thank ye, Master Witcher. Your reward, tain't much, but as they say, take care of the pennies.
D. Happy to have you. Welcome. Keep the coin for Simcoe or thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Any problems in the future, you keep me in mind. Greetings.
What do ye want?
Hear about the notice, Jenny of the Woods?
So the notice about Jenny of the Woods, you posted it, right?
Oh, aye. 'Twas me.
No,
You
I
do
walked
it?
through fire
You's a witcher,
intentionally
is you
just to
not?
send the Wraith
Straight off.
a message
A picture in me granny's
that
book.
I'm willing to walk through fire to
Monster.
whoop their ass.
Or a portrayal of witches.
That's what happened.
Remember like it were the day. We be afeard of her. But Jenny of the Woods, what's she to you?
Let's talk about my reward.
Let's talk rewards.
Oh, yeah. So, how much would ye wish?
Let's go. I mean, this is no easy task. Let's go 315. Oh wow.
Oh, no, you don't. That's far
Wow,
too
he
dear.
really got pissed at that. Okay, let's go down. Let's try. Oh man, see that's high now. I don't want to piss him off to where he's like, "You'll take what you get," and that's that. Let's do 275. That's fair.
Oh, have it your way.
There we go.
I'm on it. Know if anyone's seen Jenny of the Woods? Could tell me more about her.
Old Willem must have, but he won't tell you naught. He were weak of heart. We found him in the fields this morning. Other folk are afeard to go out nights. But you might try Agneta, lives at the end of the village. Word is she saw the wraith.
And nothing happened to her? She wasn't hurt?
Agneta? Outlived 3 husbands, that one. Jenny of the Woods won't do naught to that wench.
Catch something.
Let's ask around. See what's going on.
Wraith that haunts the village. Heard you can tell me about it.
Oh, I saw her. Saw Jenny of the Woods with mine own eyes. Like I sees you now, Witcher.
What did she look like? In detail, please try.
Truth be told, I didn't see her too clearly. It were growing dim, see, and this pale shape loomed afore me, mist-like. I comes closer, and the cloud thickened, and something like a visage came out of the mist.
Really?
What did you do?
You don't say.
What do you think, me love? That I'd wait to see the wraith in full glory? Ran to the village to tell folk what I'd seen.
Smart woman.
I see.
She's a survivor.
So she appeared to you just after twilight? Important clue, thanks. You take care now.
You chew him. I'll swallow him whole.
I guess that's all the information we needed. It was a thorough interrogation.
He bruised the bird.
A woman came through here, barefoot. A piece of fabric, possibly from a dress, got snagged on the undergrowth. Stride indicates she was running. Probably why she tore her dress. Somebody chase her?
That would be my guess. So she went back this way. And then up this way. Oh, shit.
Couldn't outrun her pursuer. He stabbed her or slit her throat. Strange. Left the knife behind. Dried blood on it. Could come in handy. Dragged the body through here. Clear trail. Lugged the body all the way to the woods, buried it here. Shallow grave. Murderer must have been pressed for time. Something's sticking out. A letter?
Even though I told him I don't want to know him. I know you're not afraid of Bokai, but I am. He says he loves me, but it's not the kind of love I have with you. It's a fierce, frightening kind. Bokai won't leave us alone ever. We have to run. Leave your reply in the usual spot. You're Zula.
The scorned lover killed the woman, seems to me. A night wraith. Alderman probably knew the girl. I gotta ask him.
But first... seems there's some beasties up here. Oh.
What? Lost your nerve?
Oh, wow, okay. I didn't know there was a crossbow there. He shot his own guy. What a dumbass. I didn't even know that could happen. Oh, that's amazing.
Come on, come closer.
Like how this dude's got a helmet on and nothing else but his underwear. Oh, wow. He's summoning a wolf to do his bidding. Look at this. Hold on, wolf. You'll get your ass beat. Nice. There was one flute crossbow bolt that got me. Aside from that, that was flawless. The only reason the crossbow bolt got me is because I didn't even see the guy shooting it. That was great, though. Shot his own man. Friendly fire. What's this over here? We'll investigate that in a second. Powdered pearl. Very nice. Stuck on a tree. Let's help liberate it. Oh, you bastard. So, these are just wolves over here. What's this? Rabbit cub. Oh, they killed a rabbit.
Time to end.
I'll avenge you, rabbit. Don't you worry. Not quick enough. What's this over here? Another rabbit? I've got two bodies over here. What's this? Alright, let's talk to the Elderman. You hate the wolves in this game? They're quick. They're quick. Definitely tougher than Skyrim's wolves.
If it weren't for our...
Greetings.
What do ye want?
You knew Zula and Bokai? I want to see how he pronounces this name. Bokai, Bokeh, what the hell is that?
Zula and Bakai.
Bakai.
Did you know them?
Okay.
They must have lived in this village.
Good God, he knows? 'Tis witchery. They disappeared, both of them, into thin air.
It is witchery.
We've not seen them a week now.
I found the girl's grave and a letter. It's clear she rejected Bakai because she loved another.
Zula and Ontan, aye. We thought they'd fled north to seek happiness there. Bokai departed round the same time. So that's to mean our Zula's the wraith. Can't be. Such a good lass. And so pretty.
Any idea where they used to meet?
Well, can't say for sure. But the young'uns, they go to the clearing, mostly west of the village, past the fields. Zula. Good gods. Lazy. Not at all.
No
Especially
way
when
I can
you
hope to
attack
lift
me in
this
quick
curse.
succession,
Gotta
yeah.
drive the wraith away. Stand a chance if I can bind it to one spot for a while.
Well, that's their thing, right? They attack as a pack.
Guards have turned from us!
Whoa, lady, settle down. This is our spot. Okay. First off, let's prep. Because that's the Witcher way. That's the only way. Night Wraiths, okay. Moon Dust, Spectre Oil. I know, obviously, that's the sign for Wraiths, so we need Spectre Oil and Moon Dust.
Come on. Lost your nerve?
God damn it. There we go. Okay, thank you, D. That was what I was missing. Avoiding the race. Come on. I knew I needed bridge. What am I doing wrong? Thank you, D. That's all I was missing. I mean, yeah, outside of just running away from them, I was doing everything else right. I just couldn't figure out, like, do I kill them in the Urden? Do I just gotta kill them faster? Turns out you just gotta kite them. You just gotta get away from them. So, there it is. Thank you, D. Like I said, that was the one missing ingredient. And there it is. Jenny of the Woods. Completed. Wow, look at this. Damn. Nice. Okay. So let's see. Chance to stun, sign intensity, armor piercing, chance to cause burning, chance to poison. Let's do one of these, and chance to stagger, chance to freeze. Yeah, I was a little tilted at that one. Because I was like, what the hell am I doing wrong? Like, I fought race before, but I can remember this much about Jenny of the Woods. Like, the first time I played, like, just what you were saying, D, like, I literally was ready to rage quit, and I think I had to, like, pause and or Google it or something. I looked it up online, I think, how to beat her. And I think I used the bombs or something. I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe it was another Wraith I fought that I had to use bombs. But either way, yeah, that's one of the hardest early fights.
If it weren't for our fair helpers ruling the wilds, we'd have starved long.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
Jenny of the Woods is gone. Got rid of her.
She'll not be back?
No. I know how to dispatch night wraiths for good.
Aye, of course. Your reward, as agreed. Many thanks to ye, Master Witcher.
Farewell.
Not at all.
Okay, there it is. Right, that's the thing, the regeneration. I did the werewolf quest, and I was like, oh shit, how do I counter the regen? And I ended up using Igni and then just blitzing them down. That was intense. Let's go to the Baron's daughter. We'll go to Novigrad. Well, no, it's Oxenfurt. It's not Novigrad. Okay. I'm misremembering. Oxenfurt does look very similar to Novigrad, but it's not the same. Now, before I go, is the blacksmith open? He's not. Unacceptable, man. Like, how are you not open 24/7? Like, that's just unacceptable.
You ain't safe
It's like
unless
the
you
Skyrim
got a
shops
Gabrielle. The auto-crank one-handed Gabrielle ensures you get the first shot and the last word.
Yeah, Igni is good for regenerating since it does overtime damage. Yeah, that was just me improvising. I was like, well, Igni will probably work. And then, yeah, sure enough. And then, but you got to do some massive damage. I was just blitzing him down. It was just a DPS check. Because again, I didn't have the recipe for the werewolf potion.
Let me
see. Wow, that looks cool. You know what? I've never really gone full in on the secondary weapons. I want to try that at level 9. I want to hold on to that. Because, you know, anybody who's watched the stream for any length of time knows I love dwarves and orcs. So the fact that we could have a dwarven axe as a secondary weapon, that's badass. Anything else we can sell? Any, like, misc stuff? Ooh, I need to repair too.
Let me have a look.
I forgot. Let me see. Repair. There we go. Okay. Farewell.
So long.
Already asked me that.
Giddy up.
Wow.
My man went to see the witch again.
That was eating folk.
I tell you, sucking the life from their bodies.
Now, there will be streams where I just go and do like little misc stuff, like this stuff, like undiscovered location, especially in Skellige. By the way, I love Skellige. Like, that's probably my favorite zone in The Witcher 3. I love it. I love the combat, the battle music. I use it for the stream intro and the intermission. It's in the playlist. But yeah, I love Skellige. So let's see. Let's go to Hangman's Tree, and that seems closest. You want a Dragon Age-like game in the Witcher universe? Yeah, that would be badass. That would be badass. Sammy got bored of Velen easily, but damn, Skellige is a breath of fresh air. Oh yeah, I just... It's a mix between Scottish and Viking, and I love both those things, so I love both those, anything to do with the history, the culture, all that stuff, so yeah, it was right up my alley. Norse and Scottish rolled into one. Oh, the music, yeah. The music, some of the best in the game.
Let's go.
It's right up there with the Per Morhen theme. Oh, come on, you bastards. Wow. Okay, alright, Roach, you're alright. Come on, let's go. I think Kaer Morhen and Skellige, I mean, the music in this game is amazing, no matter what zone. But yeah, Skellige and Kaer Morhen are my two favorite. Those tracks. Again, I have them on the stream playlist, but the first time through Skellige was just amazing. Like the whole game, the first experience, first playthrough is just amazing.
Hey, yeah.
But yeah, that first time through Skellige was just breathtaking. Kaer Morhen does hit different when you finish the game. Absolutely. Yep.
Giddy up.
Yeah, it's definitely bittersweet, right? It's definitely bittersweet. This is one of the games that has the most like bittersweet ending. Like you really feel it. Like Zoltan, Dandelion, Yen or Trist. I'm Team Yen, but Ciri. You really miss these characters at the end. It's sad saying goodbye to them. It really is. That's why I want to savor every moment of this playthrough, as I try to every playthrough. And this is my third playthrough.
Giddy up.
But, yeah, I'm definitely savoring it this time. Like I said, I've done that every time, but especially this time.
Hey, yeah. Hey there.
Thank goodness for Blood and Wine, right? Like, my first playthrough, the DLCs were all out. So I was like, oh man, where is everybody? And I was running through, I was checking upstairs for Yen. I was like, what? Especially like, well, I don't want to get into spoilers, but yeah, like, yeah, it feels empty, and then the music hits, and it's bittersweet. I would say, and don't get me wrong, the Skyrim DLC was good, but I would say the Witcher 3 DLC is probably the best DLC for any game. That's my opinion. I would say it's the best DLC for any game. And the fact that they lump Blood and Wine and Hearts of Stone in the same, you know, you could buy it all, like you buy The Witcher 3 and you get all the DLC. I mean, that's just amazing. That's why CD Projekt Red was so beloved. I mean, they were just... And then, of course, they rushed Cyberpunk 2077 and undid all that goodwill. But that's why CD Projekt Red, I mean, they were one of my favorite gaming companies. And they, you know, I still believe they can redeem themselves, but...
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism, and desertion.
That's just uncalled for, man. It's one of those things where, like, I can't wait to play through Heart of Stone on stream, but at the same time, like I said, I want to savor the main quest line. Same with Blood and Wine, but especially Hearts of Stone. Like, on stream, that's going to be amazing. Dawnguard in Skyrim is wasted potential, to be honest. It's too short. Skyrim's worst flaw is character development. True. Very true. But that goes with the Civil War quest line and everything. There's a lot of storylines that needed more time. Of course, if I understand correctly, they produced Skyrim in like 5 years, so that's pretty impressive for what they did.
No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
Hold on a second.
Farewell.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure, like...
Halt! You need to present a pass if you want to cross.
I got the pass. Well, let's see this. Who's restricted access to the city?
Who ordered the city gates closed?
Word is the king himself. Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over his beautiful city. Apart from which, when folk can go hither and thither, always a chance some spy will slink through. This way, spies got it harder. So, no pass, no passage.
In other words, Radovid is paranoid as hell. It's hard to feel sympathy for any NPC in Skyrim. You know what? I would agree. Yeah. And I never really thought about that, but yeah, I mean, the world is really the main character of Skyrim, right? And the backstory for it. But yeah, there's really not a lot of character development for any of the main characters. That's a good point. I've got a pass.
That's what you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defense forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
All right. We're in.
Come through.
I just wish they hadn't used the Polish White Eagle for Radovid. I guess he is the king, and it's just kind of like the general heraldry, but I mean, he's such a evil bastard.
They may refuse. Let us cross the path.
So here we are, Oxenfurt.
It's hard to believe Nanka dabbled in witchcraft. Such a nice old man. Has she got a black cat? She
Oh, there's the barber. Nice. Oh, you know what? Let's get a shave, shall we?
Greetings, Master. What can I
While
do?
we're here, I mean, we
Got a
might as
razor
well.
and shears? Good. Make me look decent.
I don't think I'm changing up the hairstyle just yet. I probably will for the expansions, but yeah, style my beard. Clean shaven, there we go. Very nice.
So long.
I hate Radovid. I honestly wish Nilfgaard controlled everything. At least the Emperor recognized the potential in magic. King Radovid, the moment you say you know magic, he'll skewer you. Yeah. Amir is much more practical. He's a pragmatist. He sees the use of magic. Radovid's just a zealot. I mean, he's just totally...
Back under your rock.
black and white, right? Reminds me a lot of Stannis from Game of Thrones. You know, there's no in between with him.
This big, 5 foot long, thick as me
And when you have the power of a king, that is just brutal. I mean, caution: a troll's been seen and heard to the east of Oxenfurt on the left bank of the Pontar. Said troll has been known to sing Redanian marching tunes. It is suspected this is part of some Nilfgaardian diversion tactic. Oh my. It is recommended that this area be avoided until the appropriate branch of His Majesty's services can take care of the problem. In the event of the encounter with the troll, it is recommended to remain immobile, keeping low to the ground and covering one's head with one's arms. There exists a chance that the beast will not then attack, but will mistake the potential victim thus situated for a rock. Okay. Let the following be known far and wide. There's some monster in the woods outside Novigrad doing great damage to our war effort. Anyone who tracks it down and kills it will not only fulfill a patriotic duty and bring the inevitable victory of the United Northern Forces under the leadership of our brave King Radovid one step closer, but will also get a sizable coin reward. Say no more. Sizable coin reward. Together, onward to victory. Oh, we got another enemy here. The reward has not yet been claimed. Attention, if the monster is not killed by the end of the present month, taxes for the entire region will be raised by 1/5. If morale is not improved, the beatings will continue. Being a king in Westeros is like a curse. Being the hand of the king is worse, Jamie said. Their days are too long and their lives are too short. Feel like replaying The Witcher now? Yeah, being a king in Game of Thrones is brutal, but you know, I would say being a king in Witcher is brutal as well. You know your lore. Just play through Witcher 2 and Witcher 3. You know, not giving away any spoilers. Attention, countrymen! Don't get taken in by the platitudes and false prophecies dealt in by a certain so-called soothsayer dwelling in Bethlehem. This man calls himself a sage, but knows as much about divining the future as any toothless village hag. All he truly cares about is extracting coin from the unwary. Don't let him cheat you, it will only encourage him. If you know no fear and seek work, read this notice for the calling of fortune, whether remain will. Being greatly concerned about the paperwork. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, we got a little Gwen action there. Okay, we cleared the notice board. Let's see here. Where's the Baron? Truth is in the stars. Okay. a nice ship.
You'll choke to death on 5 pounds of steam.
The Oxenfurt drunk.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Oh, look at that. Cute cat.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
There she is.
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
I don't blame you.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Tell me your side of the story.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
Damn. Okay. What happened to your mother?
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Wow, this is a personal question. Why'd your mother miscarry?
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing. He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
I think Cyberpunk has its moments, D. I think it was definitely rushed. But yeah, compared to Witcher 3, Cyberpunk is a whole tier below. What will you do now?
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
What about your father?
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Alright, who are these friends? I can take a guess. Oh yeah, that was another thing. They promised, they overpromised. The marketing was insane for that game. They should have just been honest. I was expecting Witcher 3 caliber game set in the cyberpunk genre. Obviously, it kind of missed that mark by a little bit, but I think it's a good game. It's not great like The Witcher 3. Witcher 3 is a great game. Cyberpunk 2077 is a good game. Has its moments. Obviously, it was rushed. I have a feeling these friends are from the Cult of Eternal Fire. Not the church, the cult.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men.
Yeah, I saw
They'll
the satanic shrine in
Hence
your
the candlesticks
room.
in your room.
Yeah.
So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
Well said.
Well. A Witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
The Baron's desperate. Who are you? Let's get this out.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a Witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Witch hunters, these bastards have no right to judge. They don't have the right to judge a murderer, a mass murderer, a serial killer, let alone a witcher. I mean, yeah, they're total bastards. As I did before.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a Witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples.
Where will you take her?
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.